What's going YouTube? In today's video I'm gonna show you how to get out of silver slash bronze and reach gold or plat. So let's get on with it. The first thing I wanna tell you is having a good mentality. See, when you're in bronze slash silver, there are two things wrong. You either are new to the game of Rainbow Six Siege or your gun skill isn't that great. And to overcompensate all of those, you need to have a great mentality. What do I mean by that? See, when I started playing this game, so I was used to playing COD, and every time I died, I was shouting that why are you there and why are you camping, and I never took the blame on myself, and that wasn't great. When I started taking blame and started realizing that I was making the mistakes myself and it wasn't nobody's fault and it was my fault. I didn't drone that spot and that guy was hiding there. And I didn't call out for my teammate and my teammate died. When I started realizing I'm doing that and I tried to make it better little by little. I tried making callouts. When I died, I didn't say it was teammates' fault, it was my fault. And I did try to not die in the same way twice. That's a really important part. If you die in the same way in Rainbow Six Siege, it shows that you're not learning from your mistakes. And if you do not learn from your mistakes, you're never going to reach gold. That's for sure. Unless you have insane gun skill. So, tip number one is having good mentality. When I was roaming with Vigil, Mozzie, Valkyrie, or anyone you want to roam with, Jaeger, so and so on. When people inside, my friends inside, would have died and the enemy would have taken sight in like 20-15 seconds, I would have always shouted at them because I thought they shouldn't have given up sight easily. Yeah, that's kind of right, but what your job as a roamer is to delay time for the attackers to reach site. That's kinda your fault, and you should not put the blame on others. So that's tip number one, taking blame. Tip number two, it's for your movement, sensitivity, and playing T-hunts. So let's get on with it. First one is movement. See, in low levels, people usually do not have very good movement. And how you fix that is you go into a T-hunt, you put some music on, you blast the music in your ears, and you try to play with the rhythm of the music. What I mean by that is, if the music is going slow, if the rhythm is not fast, you play slow. You do not drone, it's T-hunt, but you try to walk around, chill, get some headshots, maybe even put it on one fire or one tap mode, and try to play with the music. Now, if the music is going fast and you can't run around, still put it on one tap mode, or you wanna hip fire or anything. Try to run around, play with the music, spray people down, get headshots, and finish the T-hunt. And always have a playlist for your T-hunts. It really helps. And have mixed bag of songs, lo-fi music or rock or anything that you're into, but have a mixed bag. And talking about T-hunts, try to do T-hunts before every ranked session. It really helps. You see if you need more T-hunts to warm up your aim or anything. And one more thing about T-hunts, always try to practice your quick leaning, leaning to the left, quick peeking, and movement in T-Hunts for at least 1 or 2 minutes. See, when I started playing on PC, because I used to play on Xbox, and I started, I didn't have very good movement. I couldn't quick lean. I could lean to the right very good, but I couldn't lean to the left. And quick lean, same thing. So I tried so much to learn how to quick lean that I mastered it. Now I quick lean every time and try to face check a room if I don't have a drone with me. And that's for playing Tions. Now we're going to the last part of this session, which is finding your own sensitivity. See, you can also use someone else's like Polo, Pengu, any pro player slash content creator that has a perfect sensitivity, and you can copy that. There's nothing wrong with it. But finding your own sensitivity is a very enjoyable thing. Now I'll tell you why. You go into a custom match in any map and you pick an attacker slash defender and you try to flick between two spots. I don't know, two gates, two doors, try to do a 180, 360, and anything that includes flicking. Try to flick between two spots. That works really good most of the time. So what you do is you flick between two spots and you see if you're over flicking the spots, it means that your sensitivity is too high and you need to turn it down. But if you're not reaching to the two spots and you're under flicking it, you need to turn your sensitivity up a little bit, and you need to adjust this until you get the perfect sense and you're flicking between those two spots. Then you can either move on to the next scope, or the easier way is you can use a converter side. And the next tip, learning so many operators. See, in low ranks people don't usually have a main operator. See, my main operators are slash Zofia on attack and smoke slash mute or any support player on defense. Found out that I'm a smoke slash mute player or slash Zofia player on attack is by playing a lot. When you get to 1,000, maybe 2,000 hours in the game, you realize that you play in such a way. You either like to run and gun and play COD basically, or you like to drone, have information, react on that information, and do something. So I recommend playing 3 ops for your start. If you have all the ops, you know how to play all of them, go on. If you want to master the game of Rainbow Six Siege, you have to master every role. See, some people are not good at every role. It's understandable. No one should be. So, how you do that is you play someone like Sledge, Ash, Twitch, and Nomad on attack. I tell you why. Then you play someone like Smoke, Valk, Jaeger, and Vigil or Mozzie on defense. See, with Sledge, Nomad, Ash, and Zofia or Twitch, you get the entry fraggers with Ash and Twitch. You get the secondary entry fraggers like Zofia or even Twitch. Twitch is a flex. And you get the supports as Sledge and Nomad. Smoke, Mute, Jaeger, and Valk. You have the supports as Mute or Smoke. You have the flex slash roamers as Jaeger and Valk. Then you have the dedicated roamers as Vigil and Mozzie. And I'm gonna tell you why you should play these ops, because it shows all of the aspects of the game of Rainbow Six Siege. and shows you how the game should be played in different aspects. So guys, to wrap it up, I'm gonna ask you again to subscribe. Please like the video, and I'll catch you in a bit. See you. Peace.